I've been buying gold and silver every 2 weeks for 33 years, and I've never missed a 2 week period. To me, it is wealth. Period. It's wealth. A minimum target, I would say, whatever you can afford to do, and that you want out of the system, it's wealth.
Diversification is one of the most important things to do when managing a portfolio. When done correctly, diversification can increase the rate of return you can expect from a given amount of total risk or decrease the risk required to achieve a given rate of return. Precious metals like gold and silver are a useful part of diversification because they are partially uncorrelated with stocks and bonds and present different and unique risks and opportunities. There may be times when a larger allocation is also useful from a tactical standpoint. Precious metals serve as a hedge against market volatility, political instability, currency weakness, and economic collapse. Precious metals do not present credit risk, maintain their global purchasing power over the long term in the face of inflation or currency devaluation, and are not highly correlated with stocks, bonds, or real estate. In today's video, we will tell you, as Andy Schectman says, why it's the best time to get rich with gold and silver. But before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update. If you have $7,000 in your margin account, you currently control almost $200,000 worth of gold. Or you're a commercial bank like JP Morgan, which just paid the Department of Justice a $920 million fine a year ago, the largest deal ever made at the time for the suppression of metals market. While according to Ted Butler, it has a mass of 1.2 million ounces of silver and 12 times that the Hunt brothers tried to buy, and more than 45 million ounces of gold. Taken together, the largest metals position the world has ever known at any given time. They suppress the market. If you're a bank like that and you have $500 million in your margin account, you can create any perception of reality you want. You drive down the price of paper, talk about it negatively, say it's a conspiracy, and then watch the most sophisticated people on the planet gobble it up and offset their short positions. They deceive the public with price and rhetoric, and the information they put on that board is rubbish. We don't want $130 trillion to $140 trillion in debt system where this country's greatest asset is student debt, where we are broke, insolvent, making ridiculously stupid decisions to destabilize and destroy the economy and banking system and alienate our creditors around the world. Gold and silver are wealth. Anything you can afford to do and want outside of the system, it's wealth. The Bank for International Settlements reclassifies gold as a high-quality liquid asset, essentially a Tier 1 reserve asset, the only other in the world next to the US dollar and US treasuries. And it is the definitive form of guarantee. Central banks come out of nowhere and decide to repatriate their gold and then go shopping, and it's just a coincidence that the BIS, the central bank of Basel's central bankers under the Basel III Accord, decides to reclassify gold from an asset from level 3 to a level 1. And a tier 3 asset is why banks sold their gold when only 50% of its value was calculated on the balance sheet. So you have the IMF saying that gold is no longer a barbaric relic, it is an international reserve. So the US, which has veto power in the IMF, has a 17% stake. Either way, it would be difficult for them to preemptively implement their own gold-backed digital currency through the IMF.
So you got the IMF coming out and saying, hey, gold is not a barbarous relic anymore. It's an international reserve.
That's all for today. Let us know your views in the comment section below. And don't forget to like this video before leaving. Thanks for watching.